Driving is a privilege, not a right. Every time we take control of a vehicle, we hold the lives of ourselves and others in our hands. In today's video, we'll explore real-world lessons, tips, and insights that can help us all make better, safer choices on the road. Let's dive in together. Speeding is often mistaken for skill, but the truth is, real skill lies in control, patience, and respect for the limits set for safety. Every extra mile per hour reduces your reaction time and increases the severity of crashes exponentially. Think of speed limits not as restrictions, but as safety nets designed from years of data and human experience. Driving a few minutes faster is never worth the irreversible consequences of a high-speed accident. Following too closely is like playing a dangerous game where your reflexes are constantly tested, and eventually you'll lose. Maintaining a proper following distance is one of the easiest ways to prevent rear-end collisions, yet it's so often neglected. Always remember the 3-second rule. Pick a marker on the road and make sure at least 3 seconds pass before you reach it after the car ahead of you passes it. In poor conditions, double that. When you take your eyes off the road, even for a moment, you're effectively driving blind. A car traveling at 100 kilometers per hour covers the length of a football field in just over 3 seconds. Reading a text message, adjusting your GPS, or glancing at a notification can mean the difference between life and death. Prioritize focus. Your phone can wait, your life can't. Driving in the rain demands heightened awareness and cautious behavior. Hydroplaning, when your tires lose contact with the road and glide over water, can happen in seconds and take full control away from you. Slow down, avoid sudden turns or braking, and increase your following distance significantly. It's not just about driving carefully. It's about understanding the changing nature of the road itself. The few seconds it takes to properly check an intersection can prevent a lifetime of regret. Many drivers approach intersections mechanically, assuming the green light guarantees safety. Always scan left and right, even when you have the right of way. Other drivers may be distracted, speeding, or ignoring signals. Defensive driving at intersections is non-negotiable. Aggressive driving often stems from impatience and misplaced anger. However, a single aggressive move can trigger a chain reaction of accidents involving multiple vehicles. By choosing patience, even when provoked, you protect yourself and countless others around you. Being calm under pressure is not just wise, it's life-saving. Nighttime driving isn't simply day driving in the dark. It demands an entirely different set of skills. Reduced visibility, impaired depth perception, and increased fatigue all come into play. Use your headlights responsibly, dim your dashboard lights to reduce glare, and scan the road farther ahead than you would during daylight hours. Drive slower and more deliberately, understanding that your reaction window is much shorter. Wearing a seatbelt is the simplest, most effective way to survive a crash, yet thousands still ignore it. The laws of physics don't discriminate based on distance or familiarity with a route. Whether you're driving to the store or crossing the country, always buckle up. It takes 2 seconds to do and can mean the difference between walking away or not walking away at all. Your tires are the unsung heroes of road safety. They are your only contact with the ground and directly affect your ability to steer, stop, and avoid hazards. Regularly check for proper inflation, uneven wear, and adequate tread depth. Bald or underinflated tires massively increase the risk of hydroplaning and blowouts, especially during adverse weather. Motorcycles and bicycles deserve your full attention and respect. Their smaller size often makes them invisible in blind spots. Before changing lanes, triple-check your mirrors and over your shoulder. A minor miscalculation for you can be catastrophic for them. Give them space, patience, and extra caution. They are far more exposed than you are. Fog creates one of the most dangerous driving environments. Limited visibility disorients even experienced drivers and can lead to pileups when cars travel too fast for conditions. Use your low-beam headlights to avoid glare and drive, as if you can only see as far as your headlights reach. If visibility drops to near zero, it's safer to pull over completely and wait for the fog to lift. Emergency lanes are lifelines. When drivers misuse these lanes for selfish purposes, they endanger everyone, from accident victims to first responders racing against time. Always respect emergency lanes and, whenever you see flashing lights, move over and create a clear path. Every second counts in emergencies. Weather changes should never be underestimated. A sunny morning can rapidly turn into a thunderstorm, especially in transitional seasons. Always carry essentials like an umbrella, flashlight, and extra food or water if you're traveling long distances. Check real-time weather updates and be ready to delay or reroute your trip if conditions worsen. Driver fatigue is insidious because it builds up slowly, often without you realizing it. Micro-sleeps, brief moments of involuntary sleep, can happen in seconds and are often fatal. Recognize the early signs of fatigue: heavy eyelids, frequent yawning, and drifting thoughts. If you notice any, stop immediately and rest. No meeting, appointment, or commitment is worth your life. Children are especially vulnerable passengers. Car seats must not only be used but also installed correctly. Follow all manufacturer guidelines and ensure seats are appropriate for the child's size and weight. It's not just about avoiding fines. It's about maximizing protection when it matters most. Defensive driving isn't just about your skill, it's about anticipating the mistakes of others. Always assume that another driver could run a red light, brake suddenly, or drift into your lane. Keep your hands firmly at 9 and 3 o'clock on the steering wheel. Maintain an escape route and avoid getting boxed in between larger vehicles whenever possible. Thank you for taking the time to journey through these lessons with us. Every story and every tip we share has one goal: to keep you and your loved ones safer on the roads. If today's video helped you gain even a little more awareness, we invite you to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Together, we can build a culture of responsibility and care on every street and highway. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Every accident is a serious warning. For greater awareness and to prevent such incidents, click on the next video now.